Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Raynah Rey. We're learning about My Country, a Devised Work with Director Matthew Kerns. So when we went to break, we were talking about how this play is a little bit different from the typical play someone might go see.
Yeah, so generally when you go to see a play, it's from a script and you rehearse the script, and we have that style, that kind of rehearsal performance style that we're training the kids in. But with the devised piece, we're actually taking this piece of work and we're working with the students to develop their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, and their dialogue for it. So you'll hear the students really reading their own thoughts and feelings on stage when you come to see the work.
That kind of gives me the feeling that you're taking a piece from a time ago and you're bringing it to real life and putting some real emotion and some real now into the play that we're going to see.
Exactly what we do. So part of the mission of the theater and cinema arts program is that we always look for some kind of social justice bend to things. So this is a way for kids to really learn how to formulate their attitudes, their beliefs, and their value systems and communicate it on stage.
So will we see the actors interacting with themselves, or is it a little piece here and a little piece there? It's segmented, or do we see them?
You will see them interact as well as individual pieces, and there will also be a professional musician on stage who will be doing some beautiful underscoring of the work, the individual works as well as the group work, and creating some original music for the piece too.
Tell me why in today's society you felt it was so important to do a piece like this.
I always feel like it's important to do a piece like this because I believe that art is a way to express yourself and express your emotions, and I want to give that platform to people all the time. And so it's a way to say how you're feeling, whether you're happy, you're sad, you're grieving, whatever it is, and communicate that in a way that's interesting and artistic and freeing.
So, I always thought of the theater as a way to step out of whatever was going on in life and be somewhere else for a moment in time and not worry about the cares of this life. But this is kind of the opposite. Bring the cares of this life to the stage right now and let's talk about it.
That's right. Theater for social change all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And, I asked you a little earlier, but how do you find the actors? Do you only use students from UMSL?
So we use our students from UMSL. We also invite our alumni back to audition, so they can be a part of it if they'd like. And also we'll hire in professional artists because we want the students to have the opportunity to work with a professional and get to kind of play on that level as well.
So that you get a mixture of talent.
Yep.
And levels of study, and it all blossoms into this amazing thing on the stage.
Beautifully, beautifully. And I just want to say that this time around we're also working with Karen Jones, the portrait painter, and we've asked her if we can borrow from her collection of portraits so we can have different Americans hanging throughout the space.
Now, for those who don't know, why is she relevant to the content of the play and what's going on in our nation right now?
Well, she's relevant because she's a St. Louis artist. She is a professional portrait painter, and she's an American. And all of those things, that grassroots connection is important to me, and that she's a working artist is important for my students to see, and for those people that she's putting up on the wall behind us. It's important that we know that America looks like all different shapes, sizes, colors, religion, sexual creed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and she really brings that out.
Pretty awesome. And to know that you're doing something that kind of just brings all of that into one place is amazing. When is the play?
We open a week from this Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That soon?
Yeah, that soon.
All right, well, we'll have to go see this one for sure. All right, thank you so much for being here with us today. My Country, a Devised Work runs from April 21st through April 30th at the Kranzberg Arts Center. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday shows begin at 7:30 p.m. and Sundays begin at 2 p.m. For more information, visit kranzbergartscenter.org. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.